What's up, guys? Welcome back to another new DFS EPL preview, another city roulette slate. Let's not waste any time. Hope you guys did okay last slate. It was pretty much, we said to lock Ederson, he did his job, and hoped you got Man City and all the other guys right. This slate is pretty similar to the one we just had, like very, very similar. So, like almost a carbon copy, but Aston Villa are somehow favorites at Leicester, plus 145, slight favorites. I don't know why that's the case. Leicester haven't been too bad, but this is a team, man, Albrighton probably should take over Madison, maybe both. Doubt
It'll be
Albrighton
like
even plays.
75. I think it'd be like 75% Albright and like 25% Madison, even if it is that lineup. But who even knows?
Yeah, like if you see Dewsbury Hall in there, then he's probably splitting with one of these guys. It's a mess. And the same thing with Aston Villa. Just it should be we're seeing it should just be Louise and McGinn, but obviously Coutinho could, maybe even Ashley Young if they're feeling wild.
Yeah.
So our favorites are these kind of set slates where they don't even know who's taking their corners. Man City minus 1,000. This is the team just going to be De Bruyne on everything. Would just be a plug and play. We're not going to fade him.
Maybe you'll see a Zinchenko set or two.
Maybe Grealish. I don't know, but
it's stretching a little bit.
And Watford, if you're even playing anyone, which Kiko and Luza, but probably just playing Foster if you're playing anyone on them.
And then you're probably not even playing him.
Right. Final game, Newcastle plus 115. We saw the old triple split for Norwich last game with Norman, Rashica, and Dowell. Probably expecting the same, to be honest. They've been doing that recently, so we'll see. And then Shelvey and Target, if they ever decide to get more than 2 corners in a game, that's who splits. Forward, so we saw the front three for Man City is Jesus, Sterling, and Grealish. I think you're probably just playing Sterling just because of the odds. You're hoping that he's on the right because that's where he crosses the ball. On the left, you need goal contributions. If he's on the right, he's going to get open play.
Yeah, but you're playing him for goal contributions regardless, though.
Yeah.
Like, if he doesn't get a goal contribution, you're screwed.
Oh, yeah. So is everyone else.
Yeah.
If we do see Mahrez and you just play him, he's just too safe.
Yeah.
Foden keeps getting he's just annoying if he were to play. Lookman, we've been going to the Lookman well. He's not supposed to play, but if he were to, who's going to say no to a little bit of Lookman, huh?
I think I'd say no for 8K on a city slate.
Bernardo's even 8K, I'll pass. Coutinho.
Yeah, I got my juice out of him last weekend when he was 6K.
Coutinho, if you want to play him GPP, sure. Jesus is probably the decision you have to make in cash.
He played so good against Liverpool.
Yeah. I mean, he's the decision maker because there really isn't much floor. There's no
I mean, you look at his minutes per point. It's like 30 minutes. It's like 4 points. If he just continues that production throughout the whole game, that's not bad. And then they want a goal contribution, hopefully.
I'm sure in cash people just start Sterling, Jesus.
Yeah,
just because.
It'll like everyone's likely it's gonna go City stack. Like they're minus 1,000 favorites or whatever, and they're playing Watford.
There's too much uncertainty with these other teams, and there's no floor reset taking forward. You could argue Rashica is one, but even he is just he hasn't been. He's been all right. You take a 13, right? But
it's just the potential of the other City guys. Like you're expecting to score 3-4 goals, and Rashica would be lucky if they get a goal at all for Norwich.
Pookie, GPP, Ings, GPP.
Good GPP play.
St. Maximin's a really good GPP play tomorrow, I think. Keep on going down here. Ollie Watkins.
He's a really good GPP play. He's a slate breaker. He always is a slate breaker.
Never play him. Joe Linton still forward eligible, even though he doesn't play forward anymore. Honestly, I wouldn't fault you playing him if
I would
needed
fault
it.
you playing him. He's a
I mean,
CM. You want your 5 to 6?
yeah, pretty much.
I'm okay.
Chris Wood against Norwich, 4,600.
Always Chris Wood. What did he get to last game? I don't think it was good, but
It
he was
wasn't
there.
good. It hasn't been good, and it wasn't good, and it's still not gonna be good.
He just needs one chance.
I mean, he's just he doesn't even shoot the ball. Like, look at his shots. His most shots for Newcastle is like 2 in a game.
He just needs one to go in. He had it against that penalty the other day.
Now, if we somehow see Leon Bailey at 3,900, he's definitely in play for cash. I mean, he would be hard to play. Maybe play him in a mid slot or something, but he's hard to pass up at 3,900 because he will take a sliver of sets. His logs don't do him justice, but we all know what he's capable of if he were to play.
Yeah, I'd say almost a lock and load.
Yeah. Midfield, you're just locking De Bruyne. Don't get cute in cash. I don't know if you're playing Madison, very lineup dependent right now. I think you're hoping you don't see Albrighton or Dewsbury Hall, and then it's Madison time. But on a city
still
slate,
good last game on a split though against Everton. He was solid.
Right, but that's Everton. Aston Villa's a little bit different. Everton are horrible.
I don't know. He's interesting.
Mid, we got the Bruno GOAT GPP play. Absolutely.
He's been just insane.
He's good. We loved him you loved him for the interleague slates. You just play him just for his 10 tackles.
He was 4K though. Now he's like 8K or 7K. That's so on a city slate.
I think he's so hard. Yeah, GPP play, sure. Albrighton on he'll get you 12 if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah. But he's a hard roster because you just don't know he's going to get subbed early and he doesn't score assist a ton. It's just difficult.
Gundogan, same thing. GPP.
Like any city piece. Like all these city
play. If you don't see De Bruyne and you see the lineup as it is, because they do have Champions League. If you don't see De Bruyne and you see I don't know who else could play there, but you see Bernardo or something instead of De Bruyne, Gundogan's gonna have the sets. I don't know. He'd be hard. He'd just be a lock. So tough. Midfield, we keep on going. McGinn for maybe a sliver GPP. Grealish. Grealish. What are you doing with them?
I'm going to have a ton. I'm going to be just stacking City like I did last week, and it didn't bear, it wasn't that great with Nketiah scoring 2 goals and I had 0 coverage of him, but I think I'll still continue to go back playing for the City 4-0 scoreline because it just feels like they should do that and use the cheap coverage for that.
Yeah, I mean, you could seriously just see people start their cash teams with Sterling, Jesus, De Bruyne, Grealish, Cancelo, Ederson, something like that. Just Dewsbury Hall, if he plays, he's probably in play if he plays.
Yeah,
Dowell got priced up.
I loved him when he was 3K.
Off the Dowell train.
A little much, yeah.
Louise is the most boring 4,600 midfielder you'll ever roster. I play Ramsey in GPP. Don't mind him.
Yeah, I don't mind him.
And then we come to the battle of the cheap mids.
Taking CDMs.
Shelvey and Norman. So we've been on Shelvey, and he kind of let us down last game. He got priced down, has a good matchup against Norwich.
He's going to play 90.
Unless he gets injured.
Yeah.
And Norman will probably play 90 too. And
he's the less set reliant of the two.
Yeah, he actually gets open play points, but he doesn't get as many sets per se. Yes. I mean, it truly is a coin flip, and that's something that'll be decided at lock probably which one you want to go with because it's close. It's
If
literally 50.
Rashika's not in, I'd be a lot more on Norman.
Yeah, but he's gonna play probably, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hopefully we see Ryan Fraser or something, and we don't have to deal with Shelby at all. Oh, Ryan Fraser's out.
Fully out. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be tough for sure.
Is Gilmore injured?
No,
Does he
he's not.
exist?
He's just getting benched. He's just getting benched by.
If he'd be in, that also make my decision-making headaches easier.
Yeah, yeah. Defender, Cancelo got the price bump. I mean, he got 14. He
Wait,
did
why is
nothing.
he out? Is that a glitch?
It's a
No,
glitch.
it's
It does say out though. That's
yeah.
weird. I don't know, but he got 14. He got 14 without doing a thing. That's the problem. If he does a
That's
thing,
just what
he's
he
gonna drop
does.
20.
Like his 3 shots, his 3 key passes, 3 tackles. That's 12 points right there.
Target is in play also. I wouldn't fault anyone for playing him. He's just been getting there.
Him, Cancelo, and Zinchenko. I just love all 3 of those guys.
Yeah. Zinchenko is even I don't know.
When he plays, he's okay, unless it's Leicester, I guess.
Yeah. No comment. I'll probably end up playing him, but I don't know. I'd rather have Target, but yeah.
Yeah, Target for the 3rd team too, most likely.
Yeah. GPP, all these guys, Cash, Thomas, Pereira. Ginolis maybe, but he's a little pricey.
Yeah.
I don't know why Share keeps being this much every slate.
He scored a free kick one time.
Justin, same thing. Laporte, if you want a clean sheet. Ashley Young, maybe, if you need the perfect lineup, but he could hop on a set. Diaz.
He's so old and slow, though.
Yeah, he is. Diaz is kind of cheap. Byram, kind of cheap. Like these guys.
Castagne, kind of cheap.
Never. I looked over him for a reason. Goalkeeper, I mean, I think you can make the argument if you need the 800 savings to go to Dubravka from Ederson, you could do it.
I don't think you could, personally. I mean, Ederson just guaranteed the 10. Anything else is not guaranteed, and that 800 difference is not worth the risk, in my opinion. Like, Man City's going to have cheap pieces that you can go to for salary relief, just because they're going to be rotating for UCL somewhat. And so there's always been an alternative, I think, to get enough savings to go up to Ederson. And I don't think it's worth risking anything else.
Keep going. If you weren't to go Ederson, which you're probably going to have like 95% Ederson. Emi Martinez, I don't want any goalie from that game. And lean Schmeichel for anyone, but I don't think I do. I'll never be against Krul, ever.
Probably the only guy I slightly consider just because he's probably got higher upside, but then even then, it's still not that enticing.
Yeah, and I'm not playing Ben Foster. I mean, I just don't play goalkeepers for City. And I'm going to continue.
Ben Foster's just been not good either.
Yep. He may be making those YouTube videos, but it's not helping them on the pitch.
Yeah, look at
that. But, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys crush. Hopefully your City roulette wheel spins your way. And we'll see you all later. Peace.
Peace.